Sunday night, Monday morning. Call it what you like. I'm Charles Bender, and this is my compadre, Jack the dog. There he is. Jack! Hello! Hello! Say Jack. Say hello, Jack. Hello! Hello! Yep. He's been having loads of walks since Saturday. I've been walking up and down London. Well, not all completely around London, just around, up around Notting Hill. Though he was a little bit troublesome sometimes, as I tend to end up having to tug and pull him, as he wanted to go in one way, and I wanted to end up almost going the other. He can be very naughty and cheeky sometimes, being that of Jack, and then sometimes, when it came to walking him up and down the park, I think I walked him a dozen times now. Well, no, I don't know about a dozen times. Maybe 4 or 5 times or more, I think. He's a very demanding dog, as you can see. Likes his belly being scratched. Yes. He's a very lucky dog, aren't you, Jack? He's a very lucky dog. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And speaking of which, arg! Oops, sorry. That's not very professional of me, I know. Oop, I'm giving that enough. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Alright, so. Where was we? Yeah, so we were Notting Hill exploring. I bought a few cakes and then ate them all, of course, along some strawberries. You know, trying to keep my diet balanced, you know, so I'm getting good and bad and mixture of this and that and whatnot. Oh, my dog's giving me that look now, disapproving look almost. He gives me what? What is it? What's the matter? You got something to say to me? Come on, say it. What is it? Aw, you miss my brother. Yes, he goes back home tomorrow, folks. Or is now tomorrow, of course, technically, and going home in a few hours, innit? Yes, he will be. He misses his compadre back at home, his other compadre, Millie, someone he fancies. It's complicated. Oh, he's now hearing tenants moving in and around the landing, and funny enough, one of the tenants did something nasty comments about my dog behind my back, but I told him if there was any problems with my dog that he will come to me. So I don't like it when people go behind my back. I don't know, since the tenant moved in, he's been like, he's in such a bad mood all the time. Being very nasty about my dog behind my back. Apparently, keeping this as a secret is the tenant's mum. I'm going to name names, but the tenant's mum once left their dog out in a thunderstorm. This is the tenant's mum's dog. Not very nice, and I wouldn't like that if that happened to my dog, Jack. But you know, I'm not trying to create hate on this channel. I'm not trying to put people pitted against each other. I'm just trying to say, you know, it's not very nice to do that to animals. So, you know, if you have a dog and you're looking after them, don't ever leave them out of thunderstorms, because, you know, they can end up catching colds, and they can end up getting very horribly unwell. You know, and if you can't really handle a dog, let alone a cat or any other pet, then you're probably, in some ways, probably best not have one at all. So there you go. You know, animals are not just for Christmas or they're not like for Christmas, Easter, or anything like that. You know, they are for life. And believe me, I've had this dog for like, you know, probably 15, 20 odd years. Well, I don't know, about maybe 10, 15 years, somewhere around that. He's been everywhere with me. You know, and I'm looking after him a lot better. I'm a lot more old and mature. I'm not as young, foolish, naive, and as stupid as I used to be. I'm a lot more smarter, wiser, clever, and, you know, just looking out for my buddy Jack. Ain't that right, Jack? No comment there. What else? What else? Yeah, I heard about this whistleblower guy who the US want to extradite back, but they're not getting him because he's flew over from Hong Kong to Russia now. Yeah, what's his name? What's his name? This Western guy. I forgot his name. Sorry, my name's. Hang on, let me see if I can Google him up very quickly. This is ridiculous. My memory's just. At the moment, it's not. I have a brilliant memory of other things, but when it comes to. Oh, that's his name, Snowden. That Snowden guy. Yeah. Hang on. Snowden. Hang on. Here we go. Snowden, that's the one. Edward Snowden asks for asylum in Ecuador as it happened. Because funny enough, we all know that Julian Assange is getting, he's getting asylum in the Ecuador embassy over in London at the moment, and they hope he gets safe passage. Don't know if that's gonna happen. He's stuck there. It's almost like being imprisoned. So it's almost like he has been imprisoned in some ways because he can't actually leave the embassy for fearing of them capturing him, being the Metropolitan Police, and then shifting him off to the US for a secret trial, and then he'll just vanish like he never existed. Before you know it, they'll probably make it look like as if he committed suicide or something. I don't know. If he's dead, then dead men tell no tales, as they say. Yeah. Pretty bad, huh? Nothing like that happened to me. Heaven forbid. Yeah, and I hear the spying on their own citizens, being on people's emails and stuff, probably mine. It's not just here, it's the rest of the world. This has become a big, huge problem for the world we live in, with all this electronic harassment and surveillance. It makes you wonder if all those orbs you see are actually... I don't know, because the other night I tried EVP, film with my camera in my room, and believe it or not, I heard back on the playback recordings that someone's calling me a puss twice. I kid you not. It was clear as day. I don't know if it was my dog saying. I don't know if that was my dog saying that. No, of course it wasn't. Did you call me a puff, Jack? No, you did, didn't you? Nah, I'm only kidding. I like to think so, but I don't think so somehow. Why, you did? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the camera picked up his brainwaves. The old EVP thing. It picks up on the brainwaves, animals. Maybe that's what he was thinking of. I don't know. Or was there a ghost? And I thought I did hear a bit of EVP ghosts in my room. I tried contacting them even through my AV FM AM radio to say it didn't work. This was all the other night, and it was an absolute failure. Now I watched tons of videos on this and how they did it, and maybe I didn't do it right. Because you have to, it's complicated. It's just... I don't know, I don't want to mess with this sort of thing, when it comes with the supernatural, paranormal, the extraterrestrial and whatnot, not something you really messed with, it's just not something I really want to get into, it's all very complicated and stuff, I mean, even my old dog Jack there, looking, he's probably thinking like, oh God, what's my daddy get himself into these days, innit? Hey, you old stinker. Yeah, I said I was going to do more videos, but I decided, what, maybe they say less is more, and I don't want to feel like I'm using my dog to try and profit from him being on, throwing him onto YouTube again. I don't, it's not nice to me. Seriously, I want to do it in a non-profit way, It's not what, it's nice to feature my dog on YouTube sometimes, and he'll visit me on some weekends when he can, when my brother has to, he lives with my brother at the moment, and when my brother goes away for a while, he has to drop him off, and I have to look after him over the weekend, he's very old, he's about 11, 12 years old, I think. Maybe going on 13, I reckon. He's a senior now, and I have to look after him. I've been trying to get him to lose a few pounds recently through a lot of walking and having to, cut down on how much he eats. He still eats a lot, but not as much because he's not a young guy. He's not a young male dog anymore like he used to. Not like he does loads of running like he used to. Oh, sorry, hang on. It's been a while. He doesn't get. I know he doesn't get as much attention. Doesn't get to see me very much. At least he spends time with my brother when he does. Spends time with me when he does. I meant, and that's cool. He enjoys it. He loves the attention, don't you? Oh well. Might as well think about calling it a night before we sign off. You want to say goodnight to YouTube, Jack? Say good. Oh, don't be like that. Come on, say goodnight. Night, 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 night. Yeah, that looks a little bit more on me for change. Okay, so we all know Mr. Snowden's over in Russia now. He'll be safe for the time being. I'm not saying I've got anything about the US, but I don't like the way they're conducting their policies, and I know there's been a lot of the protests over in Brazil and whatnot, and what's going on, even with G8. Oh, G8, yeah, G8, yeah. G8, where we all know about G8. Oh God, G8, are they really great? What do you think, Jack? Oh, why am I asking him? He's trying to get sleep. He's probably thinking like, is he gonna stop? Is he gonna stop waffling on now? Yes, I'm gonna stop waffling on, Jack. I will do in a moment. He just wants his belly scratched. Don't know if you can hear. Can you hear that? You probably can't because the mic's not sensitive enough to pick up my voice, but well, actually, it was sensitive enough to pick up my drum kit. I used to do drum videos, but I had to take them off because I got in trouble with YouTube. Etc. I won't go into too much about that. Yeah, my poor dog, I forgot to mention, he's been suffering a lipoma. He's got the pluma lumps all over his body. He's got a big, huge one on the side of his stomach there. Don't worry, they're not malignant, they're not cancerous. He's okay. Goes about his daily life. He's not bothered about them. He's a tough old bean. A lot of canines are these days. Well, most of them, of course. You love your pet, and I know vet bills can be very much. Oh my God, I'm talking more about my dog than I talk about J8. Oh, to hell with J8. J8 mean nothing. It's just a bunch of politicians showing off in front of the cameras. They think they're hot stuff. But my dog's worth more than those politicians at GA. I tell you that. He is a lot worth more. He's worth a million, billion of them, aren't you, Jack? Eh? Yeah, he's a lot worth for them. No, we don't care. I don't know. Yeah, I wish I could use the internal mic on my webcam, but unfortunately it's picking up loads of sound from my computer. Most other people's computers don't, and some do. Unfortunately mine does. Oops, sorry, I shouldn't do that. Not professional of me. And that's why I'm having to use this instead. So yeah, I know, it's a bit of a shame really, but oh well, what can I say? Yeah, apparently there was also an event going on at Wembley recently, and loads of fireworks going off. I managed to get some photos and stuff of them and whatnot. I don't know what they were celebrating about. I think there was a concert going on. I think it was like some major artist or band performing over. I think that's what was going on. I could be wrong, 'cause it was loud, So I can hear the vibrations, like literally. Can you hear that whistle? Something like that. I know, I can only whistle inwards, I can't whistle outwards. It's so annoying. Ooh, I'm coming up to my 50 minutes now. Okay, I'll make more videos. I'll try and possibly make one more of him if I can before he goes off, but till next time, bye. I know, I should copy that as Max Kaiser's thing. So what should I say? Doesn't anything else stick? I don't know. What does? Ciao. Okay. Ciao.